Hi Libra, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. I've just been quietly doing the pre-shuffle and it was beautiful. The card that came out of one of the angel oracles says perfect timing. Nice omen for the reading. It feels like there could be something about to happen or something's happening at the perfect time. Feels very positive, so we'll see what comes out in the reading today. If you don't know, my name is Karen. These readings go up every 2 weeks, but on this channel you get a lot of bonuses, and I did one for you last week, Libra, so make sure you go and check it out. You know, readings are good for like 2 to 3 weeks, but honestly there is no time in a sense, right? So if you see a reading and you watch it and it resonates deeply, then it means it's meant for you. But remember the general readings. Sometimes it'll resonate so much that you think I'm in your room or I've got cameras in your house, and sometimes it won't resonate at all. It's a big collective and it's growing by the day. Now, having said that, if you haven't yet subscribed, can I ask that you do? It's a fantastic way to exchange and connect with each other's energy, but also it really does support the channel's growth. So let's figure out, what is the perfect timing all about? Where will we start? We'll start with this one. Okay, so is the perfect timing? Isn't romance? Hallelujah. And is next to in the near future? I'm going to shuffle. Absolutely, I think I'm going to have to put in the heading perfect timing because it feels like the strongest theme. And for some of you, it's around romance or love. Maybe you're going to meet someone, Libra. If you're single as a Pringle, maybe there's something around your relationship, maybe going to the next level, or there's a perfect time, but it feels like romance is connected to it. It feels really imminent. It's got in the near future, right? Make sure you tell me in the comments. I'm so nosy. I want to see what happens. We'll see if the 1111 card comes through today. Let's see. Libra. One more. Okay, what do we have? Look for a sign. It's so funny as I say that. If you saw my eyes, I've got sliding doors where I am, and I look out onto a river, and it's absolutely beautiful, and it's a gorgeous day in Sydney. Sun came out. It was meant to rain all day, but it's blue skies, and I was like drawn to the seagulls. There's a whole heap of them just at the water, and it's so funny that as I was doing that, the card is look for a sign, and often birds can be a sign. There's lots of different signs the universe can give us. Maybe the sign is what you need to know, okay, now is the perfect time. It feels like it's something like that, Libra. I don't know, but let's keep going. I'm intrigued already. Don't stop. So, which means that you're in flight, right? So, or you're already taking action, or you're moving or acting, whatever it is, the universe is going, don't stop now, don't stop. Also, I've got helpful people. What are they assisting you with, Libra? What are these helpful people? Let's keep going. The situation will improve. Gemini had that today. So if you've got any difficult situations that you've been dealing with, I have no idea in what area of your life, you'll know. They are saying there's going to be an improvement in that situation. They're telling you to meditate. Connect to your higher self here. Meditation will bring the answers that you need to improve a situation, as what I just heard. Let's see. Libra, one more. Yeah, so you're obviously worried about something because you've got, you know, 2 cards that tell me there's something that you're worried about, a situation in your life that is going to improve, but you're currently worried about it. In the split success, Libra. So all I can tell you is don't worry. You have got success in your future, a successful outcome. It's just success. But there is something about look for a sign, or yeah. And I feel like it could be around improving the situation, and also the meditation bringing you the answer you need. Let's work with another angel deck. Self-acceptance with transformation. Okay. I feel like you look like you're doing a bit of a deep dive. Maybe you're learning to accept yourself, but I'm getting a sense that you are wanting to change something, Libra. It's like, I'm going to accept this about myself, but also I'm going to transform it. Like, do you get my drift? I don't know. It feels like honest reflection. honest self-acceptance, but the desire or the willingness to transform, transmute, and to improve and ascend. It feels like you're ready for transformation and to emerge better for it. Okay, so let's shuffle the cards. All right, show me for Libra. So transformation can talk about positive transformation, and it could be connected to the situation that's going to improve. Libra, one more shuffle. Bottom of the deck, we've got cut the cords. This showed up in the Earth readings the other week. I can't remember which one. Was it the Earth reading? I can't remember now which reading had this card. It's in the title. So if you go through my videos, you'll see in the title, cut the cord. That's the reading if it has any relevance to you. But you have got that you're needing to cut the cord. So there's some sort of energetic tie you have either to the past, to a person, to a situation that's holding you back. There's something that you're needing to cut the cord. Now, if you don't know what that is, even if you just Google that in YouTube, you'll get lots of videos on what that means and how to energetically cut ties or cords with someone or something. This card has come out. This is the third time today. Oh, it feels like there's miracles happening all over the show. Expect miracles. I mean, look how happy this person is. Also, there's something around inner child healing. And the inner child healing is raising your vibration. So maybe you've been doing some work connected to childhood, inner child healing, and your vibration is rising because of it. But I feel like you're needing to let go and cut the cord with either that person or the situation that happened in the past or the past in general. Let's see, Libra. We've got your guardian angel. So they're letting you know that they're with you at this time. So you'll know the significance of that. I don't know if you've asked for a sign or you felt the presence. Maybe you already know who your guardian angel is. And then we've got manifestation and the split. So your guardian angel knows what you desire. So if you've been praying for something, praying for that miracle, manifesting, trying to make something happen, it's like your guardian angel's like, I've got you covered. I know what you're manifesting. But they're also saying you need to cut the cord though. I'm going to keep saying it because there's some attachment that's no longer right for you. Yeah, listen deeply to the whispers of your heart here, Libra. What is your heart telling you at this time? Yep. And look, there's something your heart desires that you desire, like you want to bring something into the 3D. I feel you're going to get it with the expect miracles. It seems like some sort of wish fulfillment here. Bottom of the deck, you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Cancer connects to family, to relationships, to loved ones. I don't know if there's something about you worrying about your family, the impact on your family. You might have started something new. There could have been a new beginning and there is an impact on family or loved ones. Or there could be someone in your family that you're particularly worried about. They're saying they're safe, Libra. So if you needed to hear that, I hope that helped in some way. You and your loved ones are safe. Now, new moons are always positive, right? It's about new starts. So let go of any fear. You've got here no need to worry. Keep moving forward. Don't stop. Libra. One more, please. Bottom of the deck, we've got your hard work is paying off. Gemini got that today. New moon in Capricorn. So if you started a new job, a new business, a new project, because that often connects to Capricorn, you might have started something new with a Capricorn. All it's saying is keep working hard because you're getting the fruits of your labor. So your hard work is paying off. All right, let's see. Libra. A new start is coming. I love it. But you're worried about it. That's why your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So there's a new start, but there's an impact to family or loved ones. They're going to be okay. No, you're having some imposter syndrome about this new beginning in your life or this new fresh life energy. You've got you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Gemini had that today too. feels like the air signs are doubting themselves right now, and the universe is having to remind you. Now, sometimes full moons can talk to endings or completion, so I don't know if there was an ending that you went through with a Virgo. It could be significant. Either way, you've got a beautiful new start here, Libra. They want you to meditate and contemplate, more reference to new moon. So we've got Pisces energy, which is very dreamy. So it's a good time to visualize, to dream, meditate, contemplate. I feel like there's something about this new start that feels kind of romantic and dreamy. More Pisces energy, full moon in Pisces, balance spirituality and practicality. You know, find that sweet spot between dreaming about it and being about it, okay? Keep working hard. Let's get one more, Libra. Yeah, okay, you need to cut the ties or the cords with the past, because you've got don't let the past hold you back, South Node. You've got a beautiful new start. Don't start. And don't stop. A new start is coming. Don't let your past hold you back. I feel like, I don't know what happened to you. I feel like some of you, there could have been something in your past or even in your childhood that might, sometimes you question yourself, am I good enough? The universe is really trying to give you encouragement here. Why do I feel compelled to get one more? I'm getting an extra card before we get the tarot. Conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. So there could be something that comes to an end, but it's only making way for the new beginning. When one door closes, another door opens. I told you, there's definitely a sense of Libra not feeling good enough at the moment or needing reminded that they are. Let's look at some tarot, tie it all together. Oh my God. Yeah, but it comes with a tower. Look for a sign. Look for a sign. Look at the lightning striking the tower. No, the tower is the third card. So at the bottom of the deck was the Four of Wands, which didn't I call it? The Empress. I mean, hallelujah, you're a card. But there is a tower. And it does say look for a sign. And you can see the lightning on both. So whether or not there is something that happens unexpectedly, but you're being realigned to the path that you're meant to be on. Okay, this is beautiful. I mean, this is you feeling a sense of achievement. There could be a celebration, an event, a party, a wedding. It could be any of those things, the Four of Wands, but it is the 1111 card. There is a sense of celebration and happiness and achievement. Libra, I've no idea why you're feeling that way, but it looks really, really good. Okay, let's see. For example, I mean, there's so many I could give. It was quite interesting because the Taurus reading, I'm a Taurus sun, and I think I told you, and I can't remember, but there was a week where every single morning I woke up and I would look at my phone and it would be illuminated even though it was on a charger and it had 555, and I was like, blew my mind. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, it was every day for a week. I'm like, well, there's certainly change coming. Then I kept pulling the Tower card and the Death card, and then the Taurus reading had those two cards, and I'm like, what is going on? Anyway, we had some organizational change at work, and unfortunately I'm in a leadership role, and I had to make someone redundant. It was a really, really rough period. There's lots of change at work. So the Tarot can talk to when you don't expect that change or the foundation of something to completely come crumbling down, and that can talk to organizational restructures. It can talk to major shifts in something, but it's something that has a foundation, okay? So there could be, a tower moment, but I feel like it's a positive tower. Now, I've just stopped shuffling, Libra, and I've got the Emperor. So I've now seen the Emperor and the Empress, divine counterparts, next to the Star. I don't know if you resonate as being the Empress dealing with an Emperor, or roles can be reversed, but I have got a masculine and feminine energy next to a miracle, wish fulfillment. If I was to pull a miracle card, and I know it's at the bottom of the deck, I am going to shuffle, it would be that card, just so you know, Libra. It would be the Star card. So I do see some sort of unexpected wish coming true that you would say that, wow, that was a miracle. And it's coming in with the Wheel of Fortune and, oh my God, Libra, and the Knight of Pentacles in the split. This can be some sort of offer, opportunity, proposal that you didn't maybe see coming, because we did see the Tarot before, but the Wheel of Fortune is positive change. It is luck. It is good fortune. It is serendipity. Connected to, could be an earth sign, but it doesn't have to be. No, Knight of Pentacles, we can associate it with money, with business, with job opportunities, with proposals. It can be commitment energy. I also feel like your hard work and diligence to something is creating opportunity as well. Now we've got love, Knight of Cups. So the Wheel of Fortune's bringing in the Knight of Cups. It could be a proposal on the cards here. You might, if you're single as a Pringle, you might be meeting someone. They're pretty romantic, by the way. They lead with their heart. You'll know a Knight of Cups. They're someone who is in touch with their emotions. Let's get the third card, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Now you might be wanting to take action with love, right? It could be your intentions. Now we've got the Five of Wands. Quite interesting, right? Five of Wands can connect to, it's fire energy, so it can talk about, you know, a situation where there's conflict, competition, drama, competitive energy, obstacles, challenges. It's a five, right? It's some sort of challenge or change, but it's like someone's leading with emotion or water, right, to diffuse the flames. So I feel like someone's intention is to diffuse a situation. Let's keep going. Also, someone here might be really wanting to fight for something, compete for something. Could be someone's heart with the Knight of Cups too. Let's see. One more. Now, Five of Wands could be connecting to the situation will improve, no need to worry. So all the things I said, Five of Wands can be issues with other people, conflict, drama. You could be competing for something and maybe there's anxiety about that Five of Wands. Bottom of the deck, yeah, you are the Magician. Remember your power, Libra. As above, so below. Keep your thoughts and your feelings high vibrational. Focus on your intentions. Focus on your desire. Focus on your ability. Let's get the next three. Now we've got another Knight, but this is the Knight of Swords. Now, so you know with Tarot, all court cards can represent people. And there's a Knight of Wands in the split. Isn't that interesting? Three Knights. Knights are all about action, movement, you know, acting on. So you've got Cups and Swords, and we saw fire in the split. So it could just be you're really action oriented, you're really motivated. It could be that, like, in terms of your intellect, your mind, your ideas, you're really like inspired to take action. You could be in terms of relationships and love. You might be really motivated by love as well. Let's keep going, Libra. Queen of Swords. There's the Knight of Wands again. Can I just tell you, I mean, there's multiple dragons. I'm not saying these three knights are dragons, but it can talk to competition. And you've got three knights. And then you've got this queen in the center holding up their sword. So tell me, are you dealing with a number of energies right now? It could be three people. Whether they're trying to win your heart, whether this is at work or in your life in general. Someone here's in the Queen of Swords, which is fantastic. They're like holding firm. There's an air of authority and leadership. Okay, we get Eight of Swords. Yeah, you're needing to cut your ties to something. What I like is, if I was to pick a card that referenced cutting the cord, it would be a Queen or a King of Swords, because you've got the sword, right? There's something or someone that you keep ruminating about. Eight of Swords is the monkey mind, the mind that won't stop. that overthinks, overanalyzes. But the thing with the Eight of Swords is I can't do that because I'm stuck. I'm limited by my circumstance. This is just, you know, someone keeping themselves stuck mentally. It's not real. It's not real. It's about someone needing to liberate or free themselves from something that's keeping them stuck. There's definitely a need to cut ties or cut the cord. Stay in your power here with the Magician energy. All right, let's keep going. I feel like in the next 2 to 3 weeks, there's a situation where you've really been stuck. And you're going to get so clear. And you're going to see the truth clearly. And you're going to know what to do. Let's see. One more. You might resonate as being a female air sign. You could be dealing with one. It's not about gender though. Okay, Five of Pentacles has come out. So you've got 2 5s in the reading. So there is something about change like Taurus. And then you've got Taurus energy with the Hierophant. Check out the Taurus reading last week. Had 555, the same thing that's been happening to me, 555. You got 2, we got 3 5s, 555. It does talk about you. There's a need to open up to change. I feel like you are going through some challenging times. It could be challenging times in terms of work, health, relationships. It could be in general. You just might be struggling with some challenges at the moment. They are telling you the situation is going to improve and not to worry, Libra. Another 5. Oh my God, you have to check the Taurus reading. If you're not dealing with a Taurus, you might have a really strong prominent placement in Taurus. It's quite mind-blowing. So you've got 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. And then the Hierophant is the 5. You've got the World in the split. Let's get one more. King of Cups. Beautiful. You know, the King of Cups is someone, you could be dealing with a Scorpio or also have a strong Scorpio placement, particularly when I see the Death card with the King of Cups. You know, Death card is connected to transformation, death or rebirth here. So I've talked about 5 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles, there could also be financial challenges, financial constraints, hardship, a feeling of being orphaned, abandoned, insecurity as well, not feeling like you're worthy, not feeling you have the resources. 5 of Cups can be depression, grief, sadness, loss. So Queen of Swords in the heart of the reading. Am I connecting to a female air sign? Are you dealing with one? The Queen of Swords is someone in a position of power in terms of they're leading with authority. They've got a strong mind and a sharp will. Also a sharp tongue, I just heard. I have no idea what that means. You'll know. But there is a person with beautiful intentions connected to the Wheel of Fortune. This person is so loving and so nurturing. Someone with a high EQ, which means emotional intelligence. Someone whose emotions are regulated, mature. So maybe this is the positive change coming in, whether this be a friend, a lover. There's definitely a sense of it's a change, a positive change. Maybe this is your miracle here. Interesting, you know, the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck can connect to marriage, commitment, large organizations or institutions. It can also talk to people that we go to for advice, support. Some of you could teach as well. And teaching comes up in the Libra reading a lot, so I don't know if some of you are. And it just split in my hands. There's some significance over the Death card. In other words, death or rebirth, a positive transformation or change. Definitely could be something around a Scorpio with Knight of Cups, King of Cups, Death card showing up twice. It's a time of change, transformation, learning to rise above whatever adversity you're facing. It's about seeing the truth, Queen of Swords. It's about liberation. It's about cutting ties to anything that is holding you back. Because this is when we feel disempowered. And I feel for a lot of you with you are good enough. This is either imposter syndrome or you don't feel good enough in some way. But what I'm going to say is see the truth, know the truth, because that's what's showing up. You have got success in your future. This is positive change. This person, I feel, I don't know what they're proposing, but it feels like the miracle you're waiting for. Whether it's a dream job offer, whether it's a new romantic person, whether it's someone who's wanting to heal. Either way, it looks like a lot going on for you. So I wish you nothing but love, light, and happiness. And I can't wait to do your bonus very soon. Bye, guys.